Well, I've said it before. I toured with Paul McCartney in 1993. On the tour, he had all his kids. He took the whole family on tour. Now, Mary and Stella were very nice. James McCartney, he was a teenager at that time, probably like 15, 16 years old, and very mild-mannered kid, quiet and polite and stuff. But apparently he was a bit of a hellion or a terror as a child, as was told to me by Paul's tour promoter, a very nice guy named Barry Marshall. He had a company called Martial Arts, and he promoted Paul's tour. And to this day, he's still with him. 37 years later, he's still working with Paul. Very nice guy. Anyway, I got to know him a little bit, and we were talking one time, and James, the subject of James came up, and I said, he seems like a very nice kid. He said, oh, that little rattlesnake, when he was a boy, it was a different story. The goddamn kid was like the devil on ice skates. I said, really? He goes, yeah. He says to me, I'll tell you, one time, I was in the offices of Paul's offices, MPL, and James was there. He was just a little kid at the time, 6, 7 years old maybe, and he's raising a ruckus, and he picks up the phones and starts slamming the receiver into the cradle and pulling it out again and slamming it there. And I was like, very gently, tried to be very gentle about it. I said, James, please, these phones are expensive. Maybe you shouldn't be playing so rough with them like that. You know what that little terror did? He turned to me, he said, someday, when all of this is mine, you'll be the first to go.